What you doing, man?
Hey, what's up today? How soon is now?
How soon is now? Jay Mascis?
Yeah, by Smith's.
By the Smiths. Is this his?
Well, it's his signature.
Oh, his signature car.
Signature
Oh,
Jay
okay.
Mascis model.
Well, that's kind of cool. It's pretty.
No, I'll tell you what's cool.
What's cool?
Here's what's cool. These are nice guitars. They're very expensive.
That's beautiful.
But they have a little minor manufacturing flaw in them that I discovered. There's a dumb detail, and I'm about to tear it apart if you want to.
Sure, why not? Let's do it. Neat.
One of the drawbacks of this,
Ooh.
it's a rather uniquely floating system, but it sits on a knife edge, but it's a rather unique knife edge style. The original ones were very well done at the factory, and most of them don't have any problems.
Yeah.
These newer ones, somebody forgot something.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if it's an engineer or what, but somebody forgot that the knife edge has to be sharpened on these, and they don't do it at the factory.
Really?
Yeah, I've opened up a dozen of these, and none of them have had it, and it's a problem because they blunt cut it.
Yeah.
And now it wants to click, 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 because it's not sitting on the knife edge.
Yeah. The fulcrum's too thick.
It's too
thick.
thick. It's too blunt.
Yeah, okay.
So it causes the tremolo under tension to click and move up and down and not go back to its original location.
No kidding. That is it.
Okay, so
okay, now you got to take that.
This front screw is very important.
Yeah.
This front screw is for the spring mechanism.
Aha.
And when I go to put it back together, this little device right here is actually a trim. It converts it from a tremolo to a stop tail piece.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so most people don't know that. So this cute little device actually has a lot of features that are very cool. I have to take the spring off and show you what's going on.
All right.
So the springs pull the plate that way, like that, and it will float like this.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
On this cute little piece.
Okay.
Notice that cute little piece is blunt.
Yes.
It's square edged.
Okay, so now when you were saying that the fulcrum and it was sitting on I was picturing it sitting on a fulcrum from the opposite side, like it was resting on it in the guitar. Okay, now this totally makes sense.
Totally different animal.
Yeah.
So
now I see why it wants to click on the edge and everything, right?
All you have is a little bend right there.
Yeah.
It's a little corner.
Yeah.
Right in that corner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This edge should fit right in that corner and sit there, but because it's
flat, it slides.
See how it's flat? It's got this ability to click up and down and move.
Oh, but it's got to drive you nuts.
Yeah, it gets.
What a great idea!
It literally does this.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is take this off and grind this back and from both the top and the bottom and get a sharp pointed knife edge so that it sits right in this little crease.
And it doesn't move.
Right. And then
you've done this to dozens of these.
Yeah, and it works great. And then the other thing is when this is floating properly, when the spring tension is adjusted right, this floats like this. This can slide right up here and stop that from moving.
Oh yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
And then like that.
I got you. Yeah. So it's floating right.
Right. And you literally can set that.
But
and lock it
if
so
it's not, it will slide back and forth.
Right. Then this thing. Okay. Yep. So once that's done, it'll be perfect.
Just ride right inside there.
Yeah. And I'm literally going to take this and grind this off just like that.
Cool.
And then flip it over and sharpen it so everything is nice and sharp. And then I'm going to polish it a little bit so that it doesn't rust easy.
Yeah. You know what that stuff happens.
Well, noise. The kind of the profile that we're going for.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and how that fits into the tremolo.
So getting into a nice blade is what you're looking for.
Yeah,
right
and
there.
you can see how it wants to sit in that corner now.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, So now the next thing I'm going to do is, just to make sure that everything's nice, smooth, and straight, we're going to back sharpen this edge by hand, and then polish these so that you know, they don't have a lot of grooves and stuff in them, and that will keep them from rusting and stuff.
Rusting or any kind of issue there.
And then we'll buff and polish it on the buffing wheel.
Right on.
But once that's done, this thing will float on a nice smooth knife edge, sitting in that cute little groove, and everything should be more stable, less likely to move up and down or shift. First, go ahead and knock those grooves off.
Yeah. Oh, so you're smoothing out what you just ground.
Yeah, because the
grind's
the belt's an 80 grit belt, and it takes off metal pretty quick.
Okay.
This is 220, and it leaves a smoother finish. Gets rid of those.
Now, does this require any modifications to anything else? Do you have to make that pocket any nicer, or that pocket's good? It's just
no, that pocket is fine. The way it's bent, and the machine that makes that bend, makes that really nice clean crease.
Okay.
All we want is for this knife edge to sit in that crease. Yeah. But it's a pretty even, shallow crease. So therefore, you don't want to have that shallowness lost.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So that's the rest of it is
that is the secret of how
straight up good. But that is
the secret of how this thing works.
Sweet.
Super fine edge.
Yeah.
You know, like a true knife edge or a razor shape. I'm just trying to make a nice thick point, if that makes sense. That way the point or the edge doesn't crush easily.
Yeah, you don't want to crush it easily, but you need it kind of. Yeah, I got it.
It's a beefy point.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it certainly does.
Yeah, it's a very beefy point.
Yeah, that looks good. Cool.
And when you rub your finger across there, you can kind of tell it's.
Oh, it's just sharp enough, but it's not going to hurt you. I can do this, and it's not going to get me, but it feels pretty
but
pretty
you
good.
Can tell that it's pretty pointy.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's nice and pointy.
Yep.
And you can see right there, it's still a little dull right there where that shiny is. So we're going to keep going just a little bit further until we get that knocked out.
So why do you do it with a block like this? Is this just easier than changing out your grid on your grinder
I don't want to shorten that. You know what I'm saying?
You just got better control then?
Yeah, I don't want to shorten this, because shortening this is going to be problematic. It means the whole thing slides forward in that little window that it works in.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
All we want to do is just remove enough material
to make it sharp.
To give us a sharp, you know, not so sharp that it's like, you know, razor, you know, just sharp enough to
work correctly.
And then we're also trying our best to keep this these points from here to here equidistant.
Gotcha.
You know, we don't want this thing to get sanded like that or that way.
That kind of stuff.
Because that can happen. And that would be a real problem, because it makes this move inside that window.
And then your tremolo's not working right.
Yeah, then you've got all sorts of issues. So we're just trying to remove just enough material to give us a point without being, you know, crazy.
But this is where the art comes in. Like our, you know, CNC machine discussion. Certain things that take an artisan and talent. Oh yeah, that looks good.
And then I'll change in a few minutes to some 400 grit.
Really? Okay.
Yep. Okay, so now we're gonna start the back shave, or the back sharpen. No more shiny.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, and you know, the points are pointy, and you can certainly feel the way they grab, but they don't hurt.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So now you can see, if I can hold it, it's really difficult to hold.
Yeah, but You've got it.
It just wants to hang right there in that one little
Sitting
spot.
Right in
See,
that little spot.
it actually
No
doesn't want to move
sliding,
out.
No screwing around. Yeah, nice. Really nice.
So next move, put this back through here. I have to get that center one put in first. Just sitting in the window.
Oh yeah, there's the edges. Yep.
Okay, now we're going to slide this, if it'll let me.
It does.
Now you can really see how it wants to hang.
Oh yeah.
And you can see how it's just sitting right on that
Nice,
little point.
Nice, good point. Yep.
Yep.
Certainly. The mystery jar pots.
Well, you know, it's funny. I have made my living on the fact that I can recognize a part laying in a jar, laying in a drawer, laying in a box.
Yeah.
And go, yeah, that fits blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
You know, I know where that can go and where it would be original. See?
Yes.
And the original parts are now worth money. People are now, and I said a long time ago, they're going to be worth money.
There you go.
Fine, interesting, unique part right there.
Okay.
That I just ordered. Right?
This one right here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that goes in the mystery pedal.
It's no mystery.
It's not a mystery. That's what it is.
It's
Da-da-da.
Moss Right, Fuss Right. You see, there's the switch.
Yep.
Okay?
You rebuilding this baby?
Yeah. Have you looked up what these things are going for?
No, I have not yet.
$2,000.
Really?
Yeah. Between 15 and $2,000.
Wow. If you want a fuzz right, moss right, I'm going to call my man up over here and check out what Bruce is doing at this place. He's got all kinds of awesome stuff.
We got tons of junk around here.
He's got this 47-pound tremolo over here too.
Yeah, you know, that's another oddball part.
Yeah.
That's a
Is this the Ibanez or no?
No, that's a Washburn.
Oh, that's the
Wonderbar.
Washburn. Yeah. Oh, the Wunderbar.
Wunderbar, yeah.
Wunderbar. It is heavy, dude. That's a pound.
Easily.
At least.
Oh, I think we measured it. It was 1.4 pounds.
Yeah, 1.4.
Pound point three or a pound point
Something
four.
like that, yeah. Mm-hmm. Here. All right, so we got this stuff back together right here.
Yep, it's looking good. Now we gotta finish up the rest of the work that I gotta do.
All right.
And he's complaining too because his nut is sliding around.
You don't want sliding nuts. Those are
Yeah,
bad.
sliding nuts are bad.